So come on in, take a sip. Let's wind down on the Tuesday grid. I am having the penultimate bottle of my Snail, which means I will be out of this tomorrow morning. But it's no biggie because I know where I got the last case. Okay, long day, holiday tomorrow, beautiful holiday, just cannot wait for that. The weather's actually kind of warm today here, which is just amazing. I'm only wearing a light sweater. German summer. Anyway, we have a construction by Ahon. Here I am pronouncing it as if it's in German. Aaron M. Rosenberg. But in German, Ahon im Rosenberg, and edited by Joel Fagliano. So why don't we just hop into our grid and see what we got for our Tuesday here. Okay, path of a cornhole shot. You know, there was a time when that would have just been considered too risque to even bring up. Very strange word. Okay, so I'm assuming this is an arc. And first pop band to perform on Saturday Night Live. I'm just going to assume, since this was in the mid-70s or so, didn't SNL come out in like 1975, something like that? I would have been 3. So I'm assuming this is ABBA. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I was alive, but I was not exactly coherent at that time. Campy accessory. Now, campy. Now, that is an adjective we don't run into often these days. I remember when it was used much more often. So I'm just going to go with a boa. It just looks like something that would be pulled out of someone's third point of contact to make a campy point. Lopsided contest. Perhaps this is a route. What do we got here? Kinda comedic and saucy? Well, I guess you could say it could be burlesque. I don't know. Checkout icon would be a cart. Well, I got my R now. I'm going to go ahead and put burlesque in because this is enough for me to get going. Let's see. They're in it for the long haul. Number 1 Hun. I'm thinking Attila. Extremely damaged in military lingo. That would be FUBAR. Anybody know what FUBAR stands for? It stands for fouled up beyond all recognition. They're in it for the long haul. Lifers. Okay. Kinda religious institution? I don't know. Common sugar serving. Okay, do you see it in there? I see it in there. I think I see it in there. I think I see one lump. So, seems like a pretty common sugar serving. Blank spray pharmacy purchase. I'm thinking nasal. Pungent sushi condiment. Probably wasabi. And take influence from perhaps this O2 Sigma follower. Yes, Delta, Tau Delta. Sorry, Sigma Tau Delta. That's the International English Honor Society. I'm a member. Life. Estadio cheers. Olays. Olay, olay, olay. Wipe out spectacularly. Maybe eat it. Kingdom east of Fiji, and I think this is Tonga. Passing votes, eyes. Okay, let's get back up here and close this out. Secretly includes, in a way, maybe BCCs. Opposite north northwest would be south southeast. My bad, maybe oops. Kind of accident heard in Park Yak High in Harvard Yard. That sounds like Boston to me. Of course, you'd need a pair of cargo pants to start the car. Khakis. I think that was the joke. Khakis. It's car keys in Boston. I don't know. What do we got here? Okay, so this is coq au vin. And coq au vin. Well, it literally just means rooster wine. Though when we were last we were in Paris recently. I guess I don't know how long ago it was. A few months ago, I guess. I had the coq au champagne. It was the same thing as a coq au vin, but it was made with champagne instead of the red wine, and it was so good. So coq au vin, and I think PC Core is a CPU. So I think kinda comedic and saucy is burlesque-esque. Okay, well, all right, it's clever enough. I like that. Okay, kinda religious institution. Do you see this in there? Based on burlesque-esque. This could be an utter fail, but I'm going for it anyway. I think this is a semi-seminary. Now, I better get to feverishly checking myself to make sure I didn't just embarrass myself to death. Understands informally, okay, groks, and Tibetan bovines, maybe yaks. Understands, I guess this is guts. Football's Broadway Joe Namath. And I like this. Understands guts. On the intersection here with the shared S, we have groks. Groks gets. Groks gets. Very cool. I like that. Rebuttal to no, you're not. Well, yes, I am. Playful term for one's female friends. Oh, girlies? Arcade game. Pioneer. Oh, that's unfortunately it's Atari. I was hoping that would be an Henri. A French Henry. Inconvenience. Kinda squishy and stingy. I don't know. Let's see. Inconvenience. Maybe a hassle. And then Dag Nabbit in Dusseldorf. Dusseldorf, that would be ach, du. Partner of pains. How about aches? Chapel Hill School, University of North Carolina, I think. Rich Uncle Moneybags. Color similar to cyan, and I'm thinking this is an aqua. Okay, kinda hunchbacked figure. Wow. See, I mean, I like this. So Quasimodo. One vowing to get in a habit. I'm assuming this is a monk. If it were 3 letters, I'd go for a nun. Finger waggers syllable. We got lucky with the K because it's almost always 3 letters. T-U-T for a tut or a T-S-K for a tisk. I think we got our tisk here. So let's get that in. Praiseful works as always. I just can't stand those. It's so inelegant. Can we find something better? Winding ski race. Yes, this is a slalom. And spacious converted apartment. Sounds like a loft. Fin, is that a marsh? Bug. Yep. Okay, good. Get a room, elicitor in brief. How about a public display of affection? And singer Lopper. Boy, I had a crush on her when I was 11. Ending with Apple or Obamacare. A half calf. Okay. Okay, so kind of squishy and stingy. So I'm going to say this is jellyfish-ish. I mean, you can't beat that. Jellyfish-ish. Expired, maybe lapsed. And tournament ranking is probably a seed. Okay, Summer Ale from Samuel Adams. Hey, it's usually a bale. And let's see what we got up here. Stairs, slack-jawed. Hiker's snack. Oh my lord, I have not seen this word in a long time. Gorp. Gorp. It's an ugly word. But yeah, trail mix, right? But gorp. What a word. Mogadishu resident is a Somali. Stops up. Got deja vu. See, I thought this could be jams, but it looks like it's going to be dams. It's a good thing that we waited a second. Emissions Monitoring Org, the EPA, and let's see, stairs, escapes, and then the first A in Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month. And so get those spelled right. And let's get up here, see if we can close this thing out. We maybe can do it less than 10 minutes. So I think this is a story. Emotionally distant would be cold. While you sling mud. And not slack is taught. And how do we do, Bob? Great. Good. 932. Fantastic. I mean, what a great puzzle. And this was a fun puzzle. It was easy because it was a Tuesday, but it had a wonderful gait, almost a trot as we made it through there. I mean, really between a trot and a run, an outright dead run. This was really clever for what it was, which was a Tuesday, typically a less circuitous day of the week when it comes to puzzle challenge. But it was just really good and clever, and I liked the campy boa. It's like you usually get the EPA stuff right, and then the odes and everything else, for the very inelegant 3 and 4 letter fills. But this was really good. I mean, I really enjoyed it. This was a fantastic solve. So I'm just really absolutely great. So let's go ahead and we'll see you again on Wednesday. And in the meantime, again, every morning, just blown away by how our numbers are growing. People are subscribing. You're liking. You're commenting. You're saying nice things to me. And some of you are saying, very truthful things, maybe somewhat critical. It makes no difference to me. The point is we're interacting, and this is a community that we are creating here. And I'm just thrilled to death to be part of it. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And until I see you tomorrow, for the Juneteenth mini grid and the big grid, ich wünsche Ihnen einen schönen Tag noch. Servus, grüß Gott, ciao, tschüss, auf Wiedersehen, and Cin-Cin. Take care. See you tomorrow. Be well.